Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Alhamdulillah, wassalatu wassalamu ala rasulillah wa ala alihi wa sahbihi wa man wala. Amma ba'd. A very good evening to all my fellow friends and Madam Silvarani. So now my group and I will make presentation about the representation of groups underrepresented in Western media. So first of all, in 2016, the Perception Institute conclude that the media, entertainment and other shapes of well-known culture play a critical role in forming our perception of others. For numerous of us, popular culture is the essential way we learn around individuals who are diverse from us. The issue is that many representations are based on social stereotypes, which tend to marginalize and caricature individuals of non-dominant groups. Through these representations, we see a restricted and mutilated sea of others. So, for instance, the Western will include a bad entity or bad image to Muslims like terrorists or criminals, rapists and so on into their films. This is how they will affect the minds of their people or all over the world from an early age.
The first group of the underrepresented group in Western media is disabled persons. Why are they underrepresented in Western media? The first reason is that the disabled person cannot be the same as a normal actor. It is because the movements are very limited. As an example, they can't switch emotions from sad to happy like other actors, or they always have their own behavior that cannot be predictable. So, the director not interested to take them as a part in media because the shooting progress will be longer than the normal person. The second reason is disabled persons lack popularity compared to normal people. It is because they are not confident with themselves, so they don't want to be exposed to other people and feel they are a burden to others. Furthermore, they hate facing the situation when they ridiculed by people about their disabilities, so that's why they don't want to be known to other people, and it is like a trauma for them. There are a lot of platforms, as example, American Got Talent, that try to expose the secret or special talent that we have. Apart from that, the disabled persons can take opportunity to involve in this program to expose about themselves. So, the community will know there are many types of disabled persons that never been exposed before. By doing that, they will become popular as other people, so the opportunity to be presented in Western media is higher and they will no more underrepresented.
New with Asian, I would like to talk about Western media like cinema. As we know, movie at the overseas is number one in the world. So we know Asian rarely appear in any movie at overseas. Why Asian rarely appear in the movie? This is because Asian and white people have many different cultures, such as they do not talented in acting very much like white people, and then Asian do not afford to act like white people in their film. After that, they also do not have many fans from overseas because they're not very famous. That's why they're not always involved in Western media and movie at the overseas. Thank you.
Since the media is effective and powerful in influencing the minds and ideal of the many audience, the content of racism is the most frequently produced by the larger film industry in the world of Hollywood, and it become a gossip when we see these films showcasing mostly white people. So, with the research we see is the status of white people is described as having very intellectual or intelligence and high social status. These white people are described as scientists and genius people than black people, and say these black people are less knowledgeable. The example is Black Man's Story tells the story of black cop at Colorado Springs Police Station who always get racist treatment against his white co-worker regardless of working hour or not. In addition, they say that these black people have their own character, namely appearance. Here I would like to say that people with black hair have a dirty and stained appearance. The second is behavior, which means these black people are lazy and uncivilized, selfish and always do rudeness when doing something, but they are very obedient to the employer and they have latent and aggressive anger. Next, black people also fall victim to white people and are made the only object in the film. Underrepresented groups are often aired and spoken to demand diversity while there is no real effort to support minorities. They often play a secondary role and appear to be an evil enemy. So, here we have made a representation of the minority group. This lack of representation is not only in the media channels, it extends to the workplace, storybook, politics and so on.
Hi, my name is Farah binti Ramli, metric number 1213573. Okay, the suggestion to always portray the underrepresented group in the Western media is to make them models of a brand, such as clothing models or cosmetic models. Usually, photos taken during the day of the photo shoot will be uploaded on social media such as Instagram, Twitter, Facebook and TikTok will already launched. From there, they are able to attract customers to buy the product because there are many more people like them that we do not know existence. For example, when the cosmetic product is applied to a model consisting of rare skin tones, customer will more easily choose the product based on their skin color.
My name is Fatima Zahra binti Manap, number matric 1213576. Among the suggestions to help the group is with education. Education is the only method to answer the problem. Filmmakers need to educate it on how to represent the underrepresented groups as human beings with deep and identity, and teaching the public about the true reality of underrepresented group lives may be able to assist breakdown obstacles in areas like school and work. In fact, they will be able to demonstrate to the world that they are not only human but also individuals who have feelings. Opportunity. Give them opportunity to lead the movie in a good portray. On the other hand, we can help them in finding employment opportunities for their future.
In conclusion, Gerwin in 2021 summarized that the media dictates so much in our society. What counts as equitable representation within the media is decided by the kind of society we need to make and who we need to have control. If we need minorities and women to have a stage to impact society in a critical and impactful way, at that point they ought to be spoken to within the media. Also, in case we need individuals to have an precise understanding of groups and communities that they don't engage with day by day, at that point the media must halt perpetuating stereotypes. That's all from us for our presentation today. If any inquiry or question, you guys can ask us after this. Thank you.